Good morning. I don't know if any of my intros are gonna work that I filmed today because I kept getting distracted. So, good morning. Welcome to my day. It's a Tuesday. I'm gonna do a little day in my life. I'm trying to get ahead on some vlogs. My days during the week are a little bit different than my weekends because Ben is working. He does work from home, which is nice. So like, obviously it's 8:24 and he's making food for himself, and he can like come down on lunch, and if I had like an emergency he could come down, but for the most part I'm alone with this one, little Ivy. Ben pulled her pack and play in here. It's 8:25. I've already been to the grocery store and back because the grocery store opens early, A, and B, I need to go before Ben goes to work, and C, the traffic is terrible, but thankfully it was only bad on the road by us. The rest of them weren't as bad. So we have a, what?
I said nice.
Oh, we got a talking baby though, but I'm gonna try to show you this extremely small haul that was somehow still over $100, and we're missing stuff because Benjamin, well, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely my fault first and foremost. But
yeah, we have a list and like the notes app on our phone that we update with everything that we need. And I told him yesterday that I had finished it. Yeah, it's still not updated.
I know. So
and he didn't look at it yesterday, so he looked at it this morning and the app never updated. It's also his own fault for not doing it earlier, but also annoying that the app didn't update. Let me show you the stuff that I did get. Right, Ivy? Yeah? Hi. I got some peas. We like putting peas in our curries that we make. There's a sourdough bread back there for Ben. I got a creamer because I don't know. Okay, I don't know where I'm gonna buy this whenever I move, so that'll be interesting. I did get some raspberries and blackberries because they weren't like astronomically priced. I got some ground turkey and a thing of eggs. I got mushrooms. They're mushrooms. They're always look terrible because, like I said, they're like never busy, which is great when you're shopping, but not great because I have no idea how long this produce sits there. Right. I got 2 of these salad kits because I know Ben likes them. Some onions that he's loudly chopping over there.
Yep, sorry, dude.
Lemons, zucchini for when we have pasta, bananas. I got this Mateo's salsa again because Ben really liked it. I like it too. It was very expensive though. Yeah. There, which is annoying. Another curry sauce to have on hand. I got this dairy-free Parmesan. I wasn't going to buy it because we're trying to get rid of perishable things, but I know we're having pasta and stuff, so hopefully we'll eat through that before we leave. I got a coffee, and then I just got these 2. They were like 2 for $5. Little smart sweets for me.
This is a real morning in the life, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna put all this stuff away.
Did she fall asleep like right after he texted me or before or what?
She fell asleep before.
Okay. Yours.
As soon as I picked her up, she fell asleep.
Hmm.
She was falling asleep in there, but she just kept flipping out.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not even sad or mad or anything. I just like don't know what's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard when she can't tell you anything.
Right. She just feels like seems so sad.
Yeah.
And
well, hopefully she sleeps.
okay, we just walked to the grocery store and back because we're missing a few things from Ben's list this morning. So I got him 2 types of chocolate, don't mind the mess in here, but 2 different types of dark chocolate, vegan cheese, jam, and granola. And that was like $30 or something ridiculous. It's fairly warm outside. It's like in the 80s and it's only 11. So it's definitely supposed to be warmer today, but she didn't really nap. She was like, no, I didn't. She was good on the walk though, just to like get her out of the house. And then, yeah, hopefully she'll stay in an okay mood because she was not in a good mood before. It's a little bit later. Let me turn this sound machine off for a second. We got the Ivester here, not sleeping like she's supposed to. But it's 12:10. Ben is on a call right now. I'm feeling very overwhelmed today. Very tired because I didn't sleep very well last night. And Ivy's just got some big feelings today, right? She's currently happy, but she should be sleeping. I fed her 6 ounces, so she had 1 full bottle and then half a bottle, which is good because earlier she only ate like 3.5 ounces and she puked most of it up. But this, knock on wood, so far she has kept in. I started a Target pickup order yesterday. I need Kendamil antifungal cream because I have this like recurring sores on my armpits that I've had for like years now and no doctor can seem to help me. And the only thing that's helped in the past that was antifungal cream, but it never went away. So I actually don't know if it did help. It just like lessened it. I don't know. So I was just gonna try it again and see what happened. I need toothpaste. And then they have this Mommy's Bliss organic gum soothing gel for day and night that I might get just in case she is teething. I mean, she will be teething in the next month or so anyways. Even if she's not, I can keep that. She just seems off today. Like, was really uncomfortable trying to sleep last night. But I'm trying to decide when I want to put this order in for because I won't be able to, I don't think I'll pick it up today. I have therapy at 2 and it's like I said like 12:10ish right now. I need to eat before then. Ivy really needs to take a nap. She is at an hour 56-minute wake window, which just means how long she's been awake. Babies her age are supposed to be between an hour and a half to 2 hours, so she's right about there. She does tend to go over her foot. It's just hanging out there. She does tend to go over that sometimes, but there's like a sweet spot. If she goes too over it, it's not great, but she's just off today. She seems awake even though I know she's tired, so I think I'm gonna have to contact nap her again, but that's gonna prove difficult for me to eat, so I'm not really sure. This is interesting because it's been a typical day. I think I wanted to do it today because I was like, oh, I'm going grocery shopping and like I'll be able to get some stuff done. And yeah, and then I didn't sleep last night, and then Ivy was in a mood. I was crying about it. I have therapy, so it's just it's an actually even more realistic day than I was anticipating. I thought that I'd be able to be like more, you know, productive. I don't know if I'll be able to. My house is kind of in disarray right now. I don't know about you, but when I'm feeling mentally a little off. I really prefer a like picked up space. It doesn't need to be clean, but just picked up. So I'm hoping at some point today she'll relax or fall asleep enough that I can clean up a little bit, but it just might not be that kind of day, right? It might not be that kind of day, and Mama has to learn how to deal with that. On to coffee number 2. Yeah, you're tired. Here, take this. You want a cuddle? Is it what you want, is a cuddle? Please don't poop again. I just changed her diaper again. She keeps pooping like little poops. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit, show you if I get to eat lunch, what I'm gonna eat, because I truly have no idea. I might just eat some chicken with Chick-fil-A sauce. I'm really tired. I'm struggling today. We're both struggling today, right, Ives? I did update my budget, so that's good. We had a ton of money come out, random. If you don't already watch my budgeting videos and you're interested in that stuff, I'll link one of them, one of the last ones. But yeah, I try to go through my budget every day just quickly to see where I'm at, like to add my spending into my budget. But I went to Sprouts, so that was expensive. Then I had to go to Lowe's, which is a grocery store around here, and then Ben bought stuff from Thrive Market. So between the 3 places, we spent over $200 this week on groceries, which is a lot. Oh, and we had to pay our accountant yesterday, which was $450. Is that crazy? Like, I have never paid an accountant that much. I was telling you guys in my budgeting video, I don't need to go into this super long, but Ben was so confused about like our return versus, like, he said we were paying in almost $1,000, but we weren't. We're still paying in a lot because $450 to our accountant apparently. But we got a small refund. However, we do still have like a $200 payment that's supposed to come out at some point from his business that still hasn't come out yet. And then we're also waiting on our hospital bill to be updated so that I can pay that off. Oh, and then the last thing is we decided to get another Airbnb. So we're getting an Airbnb in Kentucky on the 31st of this month because we're moving, if you didn't know. That'll be like a halfway-ish point. So we're getting one then, but we are packing the U-Haul on the 30th. This is very confusing. I have a little map of it I should show you guys, but the 30th we're getting the U-Haul in the morning. Ben's sister's flying in. We're packing the U-Haul, and then I was last night or yesterday or something, I was like, what are we gonna do once we pack the U-Haul? Because we won't have any beds. We were just gonna sleep on air mattresses, but like, what are we gonna do with Ivy? You know, we want to leave really, really early on the 31st because we wanted to get to the other side of Raleigh before all the traffic starts, because the traffic is just bad over here, and then the one highway we have to take is like my least favorite thing in the entire world. So we were gonna leave like at like 6 a.m. and we were like, what are we gonna do? Because we'll probably finish packing the U-Haul and cleaning and everything by like 2 or 3, like 4 or 5 at the latest, unless we're really behind, which we shouldn't be because we're working backwards right now and working ahead. Long story short, we decided to get an Airbnb for the 30th, and we got it on the opposite side of Raleigh. So we're way on the east side of Raleigh, basically borderline Wake Forest. We are driving west, obviously, so we got a place about an hour west from here that will get us out of like Raleigh in the morning. We'll have to drive in it during the day on the 30th, but it is what it is. I'm thinking that'll be really good. It's a really nice house. It was $300 for one night though. Like, it is insane. And now I will say we have 6 people including Ivy, 7 people including Ivy, plus 2 dogs. I can't count. Elizabeth, Ben, me, Jenny, my mom, my dad, Ivy. Yeah, 7 people plus the 2 dogs. So I get it, but it's also like $300 for one night. However, I guess if we were getting multiple hotel rooms, it would be the same amount. Even if we leave still at like 7:30 or 8, it's just a little bit easier. Ivy's falling asleep, so this is working out. She's lulled by my voice, apparently. that is the plan, but it was an additional $300, which means we've paid like $550 for 2 Airbnbs to drive home, which on top of a $1,000-ish U-Haul plus gas, it's just, moving is expensive. But I will say I'm grateful that we have the money. We're also not making our families pay us for the Airbnbs, even though they, like, normally they would, but since they're helping us move, like, the least we can do is pay for them to have a bed to sleep in, you know? I'm gonna take advantage of this and see if I can eat, but also make sure that Ben doesn't come down and immediately wake her up. Okay, I'm very quietly going to try to make myself lunch so that I can eat something before Ivy wakes up and before therapy. I just bought a bunch of groceries, but I don't know what I have, you know? That wasn't super quiet. I should check to make sure she didn't wake up. Thankfully, she's still sleeping. This isn't going to be a very healthy lunch, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'll pick at some raspberries so I don't feel as terrible. Prepackaged chicken, Chick-fil-A sauce, baked beans. I don't have the brain power today. I don't have the interest today. It'll be like a 5-point meal. Technically, these are supposed to be for dinner. Oh, this is my little list though that I was talking about. So we talked about like what we're doing for moving, like backwards. So like driving on the 31st, packing the U-Haul, picking up Elizabeth, cleaning, that kind of stuff on Tuesday. What we're gonna do Monday, the weekend before, and then this is next weekend, and this is this coming weekend. So just like the stuff we need to do. So this weekend and next weekend we need to focus on getting Ben's office, Ivy's room, which is also my office, so in my desk area, as cleaned out and decluttered as possible. And then whatever we don't do this weekend, we'll do next weekend. And then the following weekend, our last weekend, we're gonna fully clear out the 3 upstairs bedrooms and the bathrooms. So it'll just be bare bones, like whatever we're gonna sleep on, whatever Ivy needs, we're gonna try to clean them so that when my family gets here on Sunday afternoon / evening, hopefully we have everything done and they will set up their air mattresses in those rooms. And so when we leave on Monday or Tuesday for our Airbnb, they can just pick up their stuff and we can leave. We shouldn't have to do anything upstairs. That's my like hope. The rest of that weekend also will be packing up the kitchen, but my mom will be a big help for that. She's like amazing at packing, so she'll be able to help with that. Although it's the first time she's meeting Ivy too, so she might be a little bit distracted. And then Monday, we'll continue to pack and fully clean the kitchen. And then any last cleaning we need to do like upstairs and stuff. Clothes, fridge, freezer, that kind of stuff. I would love for that to pretty much be fully done. So I kind of explained it a little bit crazy, but this was all in my head and it's better on paper. But I'm gonna eat my lunch and chill for a little bit before Ben comes down, and then I have therapy in an hour and 15 minutes, which is much needed today. Okay, back in the kitchen being quiet because Ivy's asleep again, thankfully. Hopefully she sleeps longer than a half hour because her max nap today has been a half hour, which is not great. 3 o'clock, I just got done with therapy. Finn is super anxious right now because it thundered literally one time. He just like hates thunder, fireworks, anything like that really get him worked up. So he's like attached to me like glue. But Ben fed Ivy and put her down for a nap. He took like an hour off of work. That is one of the bonuses of him working from home. When we move, I'm gonna need to find a therapist that I can work with at a different time of day. Right now, it's important that I am in therapy because I was telling you guys about these very intense anxiety that I have. A lot of just like scary thoughts that come with that anxiety. My therapist, I guess, has assessed me as having OCD. I don't know a ton about OCD, so I'm not gonna like talk about it, and I'm still trying to decide if that is the correct assessment or correct diagnosis for me, just meaning not that she's wrong because she knows what she's doing, but like, I don't know, you know, it's weird to be told that you have something. So just kind of like taking that in and deciding that. So it's a little bit vulnerable to like tell you guys about it because I'm not sure, and to anybody out there that has and has known of having OCD for a really long time, I don't want you to like, yeah, I don't know, it's just like a weird thing to talk about. But we are moving forward with treatment in the sense of like what we're working through on our calls, as the focus is being OCD that was triggered by birth trauma. Although I've had a slight OCD anxiety my whole life, that has had, you know, waves of being overwhelming, and this has definitely been the most overwhelming, which makes sense because I had a baby, I went through a very intense birth trauma, I had very like traumatic health issues during my pregnancy and postpartum. I don't know a ton about it. I'm not gonna sit here and like talk about that, but I just wanted to be honest about, or not be honest, but I just wanted to tell you, share with you like what we are working on. One of the things that I deal with the most is just fixating on thoughts and not being able to move past them, and having a lot of intrusive, scary thoughts, not about me doing something, but about something happening to me or to Ivy, or to Ben, or my dogs, like anybody within my family unit, is something that my brain just can't stop with, and I'm having a lot of issues around that. Apparently we have a severe thunderstorm watch. Another thing I'm afraid of, but anyway, I don't think I told you, which is totally off the subject of therapy, but I decided to cut one of my my pumping sessions a day, so that I'm only doing 3. The lunchtime pumping session just like wasn't working for me. It was giving me more anxiety than I was even pumping out. So I've been like trying to wean from that one, and today I just kind of feel a little bit like there's some stuff to come out, but I'm not going to do it for another couple hours. That's also adding on to the chest pressure. But that was therapy for me today. I'm feeling a little bit anxious, but nothing crazy. I'm probably going to disconnect from this for just a little bit, which will be like 20 seconds for you guys. Not even, but it'll be maybe like an hour or so for myself to just chill, think through some of the stuff that we went through in therapy.
A booger up there. You got a booger up your nose.
I'm listening to a video right now.
Ow.
Okay, well, it's 5:45. Ben just reheated dinner, well, reheated these black bean burgers. We have some steamed broccoli and sweet potato fries and this amazing barbecue sauce. I need to throw some of this random crap away. Fed the doggos. We got this one in here. What you doing, Ivy?
Hello. Oh, you got some juice on your face? Got some juice? Yeah. You playing?
Say, I took a 2-hour nap. Say, I took a 2-hour nap.
A big one.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm hoping I have time to clean stuff up here. Benjamin has a call in 15 minutes, so I don't have as much help tonight as normal.
Making it a little harder.
Yeah, not my fave, but you shouldn't have a ton of calls at night anymore.
No.
How's your day?
It was good. I feel like I've been busy recently, like running around trying to get stuff done. I don't know, like for the past 2 weeks I've just been working a lot. But today was like, it was like productive, but also a comfortable pace. I was also just feeling a little bit more on today, which made it helpful. Which was funny because this morning's schedule was kind of weird, like getting up with her.
Oh yeah, because I don't know if I even said this, he got up at, I don't remember the morning. He got up at 4:30 with her because I had been up on and off with her all night, and at 4:30 she was wide awake, and I was like, please get up with her because I can't do this anymore. So
yeah,
we're gonna eat. He's gonna go do his call. Hopefully Ivy will be okay enough that I can actually do a few things, but at least some of the kitchen is cleaned up. Got this one back in here. She is angry. She's angry. Hello. Hello. Yeah, so it's 6:05. Ben's on a call. Do you see yourself? Do you see yourself on the screen? Yeah, that's Ivy. I cleaned up most of the kitchen, not that side of it. And now we have some dishes over there from dinner. I was contemplating I was contemplating vacuuming. I like want to vacuum, but I also don't. I need to fill her diaper caddy. So I'm gonna go grab those with her real quick. Probably not stay upstairs though, because she's in a whiny mood, so Ben's on a call. I'm gonna try to vacuum, I think really quick, although this thing is, while it's great, it's not super like supportive of my back. She like loves looking at herself in this. Is it Ivy, baby? Is that you? Also, here's our bedroom right now. First of all, I cleaned off. Can you see those dog's snot streaks? I cleaned those off, Finnegan, literally on Sunday. It's Tuesday. On 2 days ago. The bed's kind of a mess because I sat here to do therapy, but I think I'm gonna try to do a couple things while Ivy is still happy on my chest here, even though she's heavy. I think I'm gonna put those away. I need to fold some blankets. Don't worry, she doesn't sleep in there, so they're not like covering her. I have a random bra in her room. I almost said her office, but I need to take those rags down. Why do I keep forgetting what they're called? Wow, look at how dirty this mirror is. Okay, we need some diaper light. So there's a whole bunch here. I think these are the only 2s left, and those are all 3s. I also need a camera battery. Anyone else get so much junk mail? Like, seriously? Also, we keep getting mail that is addressed to Ben's dad, who has never lived in North Carolina. So that's interesting. Oh, I don't think I told you guys. The other day I opened our garage is right there. Sorry if you can hear the air conditioning, it's hot. Our garage is right there and our recycling bin is in there. And I went to put something in the recycling and a cockroach scuttled across the floor. I hate cockroaches. They're literally the grossest thing in all of the world to me. Now I'm like afraid to go out there. I like kick the can every time I'm in there. I got Ben's video exported. I just need to figure out which thumbnail I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna wait and ask him what he thinks. Then I need to write the description and put in tags and stuff, but she doesn't want me to be sitting down right now. I'll just do that later because when he gets off his call, she's gonna need a bath. I need to take a shower and wash my hair. Then she's gonna go down for bed. We do a dream feed around 10ish. I would like to just sit and relax, but I don't have Saturday's video edited. In the Ben's video is for tomorrow, and I just like don't like being this behind. After this vlog is done, I have 3 vlogs to edit, and I haven't started any of them, so I'm feeling slightly behind. 7:06. Ben never ends his calls on time, and normally I don't care that much, but today I was just having a really hard day, and usually I get a little bit of a break from her, not in a bad way, but just like I can go do a couple of things, but I couldn't on my lunch today, and now he is like, has had this call for the last over an hour. She has basically been screaming the last, well, not screaming, but crying the last little bit. You okay? Which she's probably gonna start crying again soon. She puked on the couch over there. She's just been crying and wouldn't stop. So I put her in here because she was looking at these things while I was holding her. The only way she wasn't crying was if I held her upright. And she saw these, so I've set her down in this for a little bit. I don't think it's gonna last very long, but I also let the dogs outside to pee because I'm fairly certain Ben didn't do that before his call, and I didn't think about it. I feel like I'm acting much more chipper than I am. I'm actually completely zapped right now. I'm so tired, like mentally and physically. But I really wish he would hurry up so we could get started, because I need him to help with her bath, and I obviously can't shower unless he's watching her. You seem a little bit happier, that's good. You okay? Yeah, I can't tell, like, is she teething? Does something hurt? Does your belly hurt? Which one is it? It is 8:40. I obviously took a shower. Ivy is in bed right now for another hour and a half. I'm trying to edit a video that goes up this Saturday. I just finished the description for Ben's daddy day in the life that goes up tomorrow. So that's like, I don't like doing things that last minute, but I needed him to do a voiceover and we just never got to it. I don't know how much brain power I have, though. You can see Finn is sleeping behind me. I quite honestly am not in the best mood. Ivy just cried and Ben didn't get off his call until a little bit later, and then we had to bathe her, and then he fed her while I showered, and then he put her down. But I'm just anxious that she's going to be up all night again. So it's just been a rough day, and now I'm watching this vlog that I did like a week or so ago, and I'm like crying because I'm sad that we left, or that we're leaving Raleigh. I'm gonna get back to editing. Ivy's moving around a little bit, but hopefully she doesn't wake up. Ooh, my hair looks crazy right now. I was actually able to edit a full video, so I'm just exporting it now. If it exports quickly, I'll at least upload it tonight, and then I think I wrote most of the description, so I can also, I'll probably just upload it tomorrow. So I'm just gonna let it export onto my computer, but it's 9:30. I need to pump my last pump of the day, and then I might have like a little snack, like a little heavenly hunk thing, and hang out with Ben. I think he'll probably wake Ivy up in like a half hour or so. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed another day in my life, a real day in my life. It definitely was a little bit harder of a day than some days, so I'm just hoping that tomorrow is a little bit better. I hope I get some sleep tonight, but thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.